What is up, everyone? Hello, my name is Nick, and today I'm building another house in The Sims 4, and this one is actually quite a few houses. It is three studio-ish micro homes, or tiny houses, whatever you prefer to call it. But I built it in the world of San Myshuno, which is a very urban setting. So I thought that it would be the perfect idea to create this communal living space. It doesn't require a lot of land. I know you could totally build a huge apartment building and house so many more people, but I don't want to do that today. I wanted to build tiny houses in this like super exclusive little neighborhood, and that is exactly what I did. You can see I'm working on the first one right now. There is three. One of them has 2 stories. I really tried to prioritize giving them all nice balcony spaces because there's just such amazing views of the water and the bridge and the city. So I wanted you to be able to take in all of those views really. So some fun facts about this lot. It has 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms total. It's really, really cramped, but I tried to make use of the space in the most interesting ways, and I think you'll be really pleased with how it turns out. There's also some amazing screenshots at the end, which this lot just photographs so well, and that makes me know that it's a pretty decent one. I'm very proud of this build. I tried to keep them all relatively similar with the different like textures and materials used on the outside, same with some of the windows, because I wanted it to have this very communal feel. And there's this like middle space. It's almost like what I would think a driveway or a street to be, but obviously no cars. It's all pedestrian, and I think it's really sick. I built it for 3 young individuals or couples or any combination of that. You could fit probably up to 6 people on the slot, but it would be cramped. I think it would be a really great place to host a lot of friends, but I don't think you could actually keep all these people living here. Not at all. Just because it's really, really cramped. But you'll see. There is a lot of private patios, as I mentioned, multiple communal spaces. I wanted to focus on different skill building items that don't really require too much technology. So there's like a chess table outside. There is easels and a guitar in one of the houses. There's a lot of telescopes. I thought that'd be a really cool feature if you lived here, just to stargaze or something. And I don't know what else there is, but there's just a lot of places to hang out. I would just love to go here on a warm summer night and just like chill in between all of these super sick houses. I'm already building the third one, and you can see there's like this staircase in the back that lets you access the second floor. There is also a ladder inside of that house to let you get there, but I wanted to make both options available. Now I'm working on fitting it into its surrounding environment, which I had so much fun doing. I built my custom gate here, which I thought would be really, really nice. And it has this like shelter kind of thing with this glass roof and all of these big bushes all the way around it. I wanted it to have like a very natural barrier and a lot of plants because if you have these small homes, I thought it would be super nice to just surround it in nature because there's a lot of concrete otherwise. I think it would be a really secure place to live too because it's such like a niche community. Everyone would be looking out for each other and the gate would be very secure. There's those high bushes everywhere around it so you wouldn't be able to get in. And now you can see I started to add that like concrete in the middle, and I just thought it would be this really nice walking path. And you would just like be able to gather. I put a fountain, a lot of landscaping. I cut out some of it, but there is plants absolutely everywhere. And it's one of my favorite things about this lot. All these houses are really tucked away and they're really private. So I was able to have a lot of big windows in it because they're all just like tucked away in this little niche area and they have amazing views. I think it's so cool. Here you can see all the solar panels that I'm adding. That was me trying to make it a bit more eco-friendly in nature. I don't know how that actually works in the game, but I tried. I also built this really nice gazebo pergola kind of patio area, double decker thing. I originally was going to make it one story, and then I was like, well, everyone else has a balcony or a second floor like deck already. Why not give this little communal space its own? And I thought that was perfect. It really just like sits at the end of this kind of cul-de-sac and looks really, really nice. I also love the little back door staircase. I thought that was so fun. I kept it on the house on the other side as well, but it just goes to a second floor deck, so not an actual second story. I'm really obsessed with this. You can download it on the Sims 4 Gallery under my user ID at @NickLastGame if you want to. I think you could add a whole new tiny house if you wanted to. Delete one of mine, make your own. That would be sick. Change the colors up. There's just so many possibilities. And I would encourage you to even remake it in your own style. I was thinking about making them all that brick because it's a really rustic industrial kind of part of the city. And I put this super white, modern, like shipping container-esque communal living space in it. So it looks definitely a little out of place, but I thought there's no better spot to launch something so cool. I also put all of these string lights, and I just think it looks like the best area to hang. Like, I would want to be living or like visiting a friend in any single one of these houses. The one on the right of the screen, the one on like its own side of the street, has a hot tub. The other one has like its second floor and a third floor patio. I just made it like super easy to live in and host. And there's all those bikes there, which I thought was a nice little touch. I wanted it to just look like such a lively little community, and I think I succeeded in that. I put a clothesline on the top of that house. I don't know how those actually work either, so you might have to find out for me and let me know. Thank you. I also put this little shelter over the bikes. I thought that would be nice, so then your bikes don't get wet. I just wanted there to be a lot of details and it to look very lived in and intentional. I also love that like glass gable roof, I think it's called. Don't looks like that. I don't know what it's called. But on this one, I love that little addition, and I put all of this outdoor seating that I'm adding right now. Like combine these two picnic tables, and I thought it would just be such like a nice spot to have a good meal or a drink, and then get in the hot tub, and you have like the best view ever. Like that was just so cool. I thought every single house had so much fun, personality, and character, and they're really small, so I had to make use of this space a lot. That was actually really tough. Now I'm working on decorating. I think I'm gonna move to, yeah, this patio space, and it is so great. There's all these tables and couches, and on the lower level, I actually put like even more sofas that have kind of ottomans that I merged together, and a table full of like where I think you could put treats. Like if you were having a party, like think 4th of July, you could just put so many like fun snacks out and have everyone chill on this space. Is that table, the dining table to the right. I don't know, I just thought it looked really fun and realistic. I was really debating putting a staircase here, but I thought it would just block a lot of the view. It definitely takes some functionality away from that second floor. I don't think like babies can get up there or pets, which is unfortunate. You could add a staircase. I wouldn't be offended at all. I tried so many different configurations and they all look cool. I wanted it to be very space efficient, even though the lot costs $138,000. It's pretty expensive, and I mean, you would be splitting it among like 3 households, but still, I did not intentionally try and save money in any way for this. I just wanted to make a really cool thing, and now we're already inside, and I had to be so efficient with all the space in this house. I'm not even kidding. It was such a challenge in the best way, learning how to maximize all the space, and I also was really thinking about how it would be to live in here. So the kitchen is really small, but you need a sink. Like, you have to wash your dishes off. Even though there's a dishwasher, like, you just need a kitchen sink. and it wasn't fitting in that space, and I didn't know where else to put it. So this was the first one I started decorating, and there's a sink in the bathroom, so like you could do that, but who wants to do that? So I put its own freestanding sink kind of elsewhere in the house, and that's something I incorporated in all three of them. And I thought that was a nice little piece of personality and functionality. They also, I think, all have a TV above the sink except for the third one, which you'll see that one is actually my favorite. This one is probably my my second favorite. This second floor just has so much light in it and it looks amazing. There's a desk. I wanted to make sure every house had a place to sit and eat. A desk, I think, is in each of them as well, or at least a place where you can sit down and do work if you had a laptop. Dresser, double bed, full bathroom, kitchen. I wanted each one to be like everything that you would need and still have like room for activities and fun and personality. And this one, just that bedroom alone lets so much light in, and I'm obsessed with it. Now we're on the second house. This one has a Murphy bed, which I thought I didn't use in all the others, which is an interesting choice, I think, because it's just a really easy way to knock out sofa and bed in one. But I guess I wanted a bit more of a challenge. Here you can see I'm playing around with the kitchen. I like how it adds that like almost a little hallway. And there's the freestanding sink, of course, with the TV. And I don't even know what the Murphy bed actually looks like down on this one. So if you play with it, send me a screenshot, please. I I'm gonna playtest it a little bit later and move some people in and take some more videos of it, but that'll be up at a later date. Haven't done that yet. Now this is the third one, and it's definitely my favorite. It is just, I love the hallway. I thought about making this little refrigerator nook, and it worked out perfectly. It has this like perfect division of space, and I even added a dresser that separates the space a bit more. It is so cool. I love it. And I would love to see it in all different configurations and styles. It's just this lot. I can't get over it. I tried to tuck in the bed a bit into the wall and just save space in ways like that throughout the property, but I don't think it will affect the functionality at all. This house, I have a bookcase, and I don't think the others have a bookcase, but I imagine everyone would just be like besties on this lot, you know? You would be going to other people's houses all the time, hanging out, and yeah. So if you needed a book, you could just go borrow it. That's my idea. Here I added that dresser that just separated the space a little bit more, and I added the desk in with the mirror on the back. Like, yes. It's just really cool. My thought was like studio apartments, and that's what I went for. And it just works perfectly for a tiny house. And I got to do really cool shapes with the outside, which is incredible. Alright, we are nearing the end of the video. There are some screenshots after this. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Subscribe if you want to see me build some more things. Have a great, super awesome day. Bye.